Okay, everyone, welcome to the Illinois Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type a question to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions taking place over the next few days, so please do sign up for additional sessions. This session is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. Okay, and with that, I turn it over to our first presenter, UIC College of Nursing, Quad Cities campus.
Okay, thank you. Yes, this is Kathy Sparbell, and I'm the director at the Quad Cities campus for UIC College of Nursing. And I'm joined today by Claire DeConte, who is our office manager. And we're very happy to be with you today. UIC College of Nursing has 6 campuses throughout the state of Illinois. And of course, our flagship campus is in Chicago. And our other campuses are located in Rockford, Peoria, Urbana, Springfield, and we are located in the Quad Cities. So we're in Moline, Illinois. And we've been there actually going on over 40 years. So just a little bit about the UIC College of Nursing. The programs that we offer through Quad Cities include the RN-BSN program. That program is currently ranked 2nd in the nation nationally and is ranked very high in student engagement and is known as a very high quality program. We have 2 graduate programs, clinical graduate programs that are offered at the Quad Cities. One is a Master's of Science Advanced Generalist. So it is a master's degree, but it does not prepare you to become an advanced practice nurse. It is located 4th nationally, and we have our Doctorate of Nursing Practice, and that's the degree that we use to educate nurse practitioners, the DNP, and UIC is ranked 1st in Illinois and 6th nationally. For you, if you are interested in becoming a master's prepared nurse, these are the kind of roles for that degree that it helps prepare you for. So for the advanced generalist masters, this prepares you to become things like an outcome manager, a team manager, a clinical nurse leader. It really increases your expertise in the clinical setting as a generalist at the generalist level and really prepares you to be a leader in the clinical setting. Our Doctor of Nursing Practice or DNP degree is the highest clinical degree in nursing. So if you hear people talk about being nurse practitioners or advanced practice nurses or advanced practice registered nurses, we educate those individuals with a DNP. That can either be in a direct care role, such as nurse practitioner, midwife, or clinical nurse specialist, or an indirect role, such as population health or informatics administration. This shows the number of specialties that we offer at UIC in our DNP option. So as you can see, there are a wide variety of population foci available for you to receive your advanced practice degree. Everything from adult gero, acute care, primary care, population health, family nurse practitioner, through all the women's health, nurse midwifery, pediatric health psych, and about any specialty you can imagine. So I'd like to turn this over to Claire DeConte, our office manager, to talk a little bit more about the logistics of getting the degree.
Thank you, Dr. Sparbell. Hello, everyone. I'm Claire. I'm the office manager for the Quad Cities campus, and it's very exciting to be here with all of you tonight. As Dr. Sparbell mentioned, we have a variety of different programs available at the Quad Cities campus. The RN to BSN program, which is very highly ranked and is a very highly sought after program, is 100% online. So you don't have to be in the Quad Cities or even in Illinois to be a part of this program. It can be done from anywhere. And one of the most common questions I get when I'm doing recruitment events is, well, what about my clinical time? Since you're already a practicing nurse with an RN, there is no clinical time associated with the RN to BSN completion program. It's 8 courses at 8 weeks apiece. And if you were to do them one after the other without any breaks, you would be done in 16 months. And our Quad Cities office actually houses the director of the RN to BSN completion program. So we are very proud to have her in our office. And the master's and doctoral programs, which are our graduate programs, are what we call a hybrid or blended setup. A large majority of the classes are online, but there are some courses that we do have some hands-on, specifically when you get to like health assessment. We have some hands-on that we have you come to campus for. But a lot of your core coursework will be online. One of the aspects of our program that is very exciting and that we really enjoy sharing with our students is that we arrange your clinical placements for you. You are not required to find them yourself, and we know that that can be very difficult to do. So we're very happy to be able to provide you with that service of finding outstanding clinical placements for you. We do offer simulation and standardized patient on campus so that you can have that synchronous learning experience as well. So the nitty-gritty part, how do I get to the program? So the RN to BSN program, because it is completely online, is very fluid in how it admits its students. You have 5 admission times per year. And as part of getting into the program and figuring out what courses you do or don't need to take, you do get a transcript evaluation with the advisors for the RN to BSN completion program, and that advising is very individualized. For the master's and doctoral program, we admit once a year in the fall. Application opens usually late summer and then is open until January 15th of the following year. And of course, I know this is a lot of information and it's probably a little overwhelming to have it all said to you like this, but please feel free to contact us at the Quad Cities campus, either myself or Dr. Sparbell at the email addresses here, and we'll be very, very happy to help you.
I know that we're getting at the end of our presentation, so we hope you'll consider joining us. One final thing I would like to mention is that for people who would like to pursue a DNP from our surrounding states, we are now offering in-state tuition for those individuals. So we hope you will help join us in transforming healthcare and changing lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Spoon River College.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Eve Zimmerman and I'm the dual credit coordinator and recruiter at Spoon River College. And today I will be going over a brief overview of all the wonderful opportunities Spoon River College has to offer. So why Spoon River College? Why go to a junior college? Well, one, we have smaller class sizes. Our typical class size is about 20 to 24 students. We also have a very low tuition cost per year compared to some of the upper 4-year universities, both public and private. Thirdly, we have an easy transition from that high school to college gap, especially with those smaller class sizes and that lower tuition cost. You can save money and get a lot of that one-on-one time with your instructor. So like I was mentioning about the tuition, this is a little diagram that we have just to show the comparison between Spoon River College and the 2 public universities and private universities costing per year. So a wonderful little diagram to show how much money you could be saving to get those general education courses out of the way and then off to that 4-year university, or even to get that certificate for yourself to go out into the workforce. These are the transfer programs Spoon River College has to offer. Those transfer programs would be a great starting area if you're thinking about going into agriculture or health sciences, any one of those big majors at a 4-year university. Starting at Spoon, you can get those general education requirements completed and then transfer them on to that big 4-year university for your bachelor's. Spoon River College also has a wonderful career and technical program. These are all the programs that we have to offer within that area, all the way from agricultural business to welding to healthcare, nursing. We do have a 2-year program for that, but wonderful opportunity if you're thinking about just getting a certificate, going out into the workforce. You can easily get that done within a year with some of our programs, and 2 with some of our other ones, just depending on their difficulty level. But another great opportunity for you. These are some of our transfer locations that our students have transferred to. This is just one of the short lists that we have to offer just because it is in our surrounding area, but we do have a very good transferable rate with other universities. So our course delivery formats for Spoonerville College, we have 3 different options. You can either meet with your instructor face-to-face, so you would come onto one of our 4 locations, meet with your instructor, and get your course completed that way. We do have a hybrid option, which you do meet in person and do some online work. So to kind of give you a little bit more information on that one, say you're taking a biology class, you would meet in person for a lab, and then your lecture and homework would all be done online. And then we have the fully online option where you would do everything online, submit homework through our Canvas learning resource website, and all that good stuff there. So to become a Spoonerville College student, you can complete that with 4 easy steps. The first step is to apply. Spoonerville College is an open enrollment institution, which means that we accept all students who apply. You can apply to Spoon with that hyperlink right there, the src.edu/admissions. It's a short application, about 15 minutes and free. So once you hit that submit button, you become a student at Spoonerville College. Step 2 is the assessment and placement process. We will ask that you submit your ACT, SAT, high school transcripts, as well as any other form of testing that you completed, any other college transcripts that you've had to review. And then if there are any other areas still not met, we'll have placement testing completed after that. The third step is complete your FAFSA with financial aid. You can complete that free FAFSA with the link below, but that is a great way to get some federal funding as well as scholarships at Spoonerville College. The next is to meet with your advisor. So you would schedule an appointment to meet with an advisor and get registered for your classes. Spoonerville College has wonderful scholarship opportunities through our foundation. They can be found at the link below. If you just go to the SRC website and go to scholarships, they will give a full rundown of all the scholarships available to all students who are interested. The very nice thing is it's one application for all scholarships. We do have athletics at Spoonerville College. We are part of the NJCII division in Region 24. Currently, we have esports, which is new to our college, but we also have men and women's basketball, softball, baseball, and women's volleyball. We do have the TRIO system at Spoonerville College on both our Canton and Macomb campuses. This is a wonderful opportunity for first-generation college students. So if you are the first one in your family to be going to college, this is a wonderful program to you. It just broadens your horizons, helps you with the college process as well as transferring. And these are some of the services our TRIO Student Support Services has to offer, such as tutoring. We do hand out laptops. All those wonderful opportunities for you. We also have a wonderful Student Success Center as well as a Learning Resource Center, which is our library. Just gives you a wonderful place to complete any homework that you have, get tutor groups, study groups, use our facilities, our library for any kind of homework that you might have. Everything is offered to you for free, and definitely check it out. There's wonderful people always available for you. So that is Spoonerville College. Those are our 4 campuses, both in Canton, Illinois, Havana, Illinois, Macomb, Illinois, and Rushville, Illinois. My contact information is also there if you guys have any further questions. College can be a little bit tricky at times, so definitely starting off with junior college is a wonderful way to go, just to make sure that you can get those credits that you need while saving a little bit of money and then being able to transfer those on.
Thank you so much. We have our next presenter, Missouri Southern State University.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so Missouri Southern State University, it is actually located in Joplin, Missouri. So it's going to be a bit of a distance away, maybe like 4 to 8 hours, depending on where you are exactly in Illinois. We have around 5,604 students for an enrollment. We have a class ratio of about 17-1, so you will get that one-on-one attention from your teacher here. We don't have a whole lot of lecture halls at our school because we only want our students to have as hands-on of experience as possible. Joplin population is around 50,000 people. We have 4 colleges. We have over 140 majors. So I only named the top 5 chosen majors, but there's definitely a plethora of options available to you. So our top 5 are criminal justice, teacher education, biology, teacher education, and health sciences. All of them are really great. They will allow you to have that hands-on experience. For example, criminal justice, we have crime investigation labs, we have mock courtrooms, we have an indoor gun facility that is for students who are looking to go in that route. For teacher education, we have all of the different major areas like biology, math, English. We even have English learning for students that want to teach English to foreign students, as well as K through 12 and early elementary. We have a Lion Cub Academy on our campus as well. If you're looking to get that hands-on experience with teaching the young ones, also is for students who have their own children and they would like to have a place for them to go during the day so that they don't have to watch them while they're in school. Our biology is really great. We have pre-med, pre-vet, we have general biology, pre-dentistry. So basically you're going to be working very hands-on. We have state-of-the-art labs that were just recently renovated. So you're definitely going to get a chance to work with industry like equipment that is being used today. Teacher education is really awesome. We have students are typically in observation around their sophomore year to help them get that hands-on experience. And then with our health sciences, there's nursing, respiratory therapy, radiologic technology. We have EMS, firefighter certificate is now being offered this year. There's a plethora of options. We also have healthcare business for students that want to be in the healthcare industry, but in the office per se, and plenty of scholarship opportunities to go along with that too. And many different opportunities for students who want to come in with a BSN so that they can go on, like they went to a community college first and then they want to come in and continue their education and go forth. We have great opportunities for that as well. We have 70 plus student organizations. So there's lots of things to do on campus, meetings every once in a while, just so that you can be prompt and be on task with whatever you got going on. But a lot of fun activities going on. We have 8 bands. So there's a lot of school spirit. They typically like to come out doing sporting events. 4 choirs, mixed major choirs, and then the music major choirs if you're really, really dedicated to singing and playing instruments. We have 15 athletic programs: basketball, football, track and field, cross country, baseball, softball for ladies. We have soccer as well. We have golf for both men and women. It's a lot of fun things that's going on our campus. We have 16 partner schools in other countries. If you go to any one of these other schools, you can get to pay in-state tuition. So it's a really great opportunity for you to explore and really not have to pay any more than what you'll be expected to pay if you decided to stay on campus. Also, we're the only school in Missouri to partake in the National Student Exchange Program. So you can go to other schools in other states and still get the education, get the credit for the classes that you took there, and then come back at the end of the semester or at the end of the year and get the credit for the classes that you took there. So it's a great way to go to other states, also Puerto Rico, Canada, and the US Virgin Islands too. So the scholarship on the tuition situation is definitely really great at our school. Here's the room and board situation right now. We kind of just recently revamped it. And this is just to give you an idea of what to expect. But if you want to live in an apartment per se with the most expensive meal plan, that's going to be around $6,480, which is pretty affordable. In-state students that are in either one of these states right here, it's called the Lion Pride, you're going to be paying our in-state tuition of around $7,461. So it's pretty affordable. And then out of state is around 14,923,000. So it's still up there, but I mean, it's very affordable here at our school. And then we have new scholarship information that was recently revamped. So we have our green, gold, and premier scholarship. They're with a variety of different ACT and GPA qualities that you can submit to us, and then you'll be able to get either one of these scholarships. Plus, we have over 300 new foundation scholarships available too, which range from $400 to $6,000. So plenty of ways for you to get a lot of money, and you can cover up to at least 63% of your tuition with just one of these. If you get like one of the premier scholarship, it will definitely cover 67% of your tuition. So you don't apply to any one of these scholarships, you just apply to the school, and we'll let you know if you get it or not. So how you qualify for getting into the school, you just need one of these three requirements for admittance. So a 21 ACT score or a 1060 SAT score, a 2.25 GPA, or be in the top 50% of your class. But not all schools have a class rank, so it's usually just the first two. But if you have any one of these two, then you'll get in. We're also test optional this year, so you can get in with just your GPA if it's a 2.25 or better, but you really need your ACT scores if you want to get a scholarship at our school. And here's my contact information. And then here's the campus tour information too, if you would like to come out and visit anytime, okay? Thanks for coming, you guys.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Ohio University.
Stacy, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Okay, let's try this again. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Stacy Oliver, and I am a regional recruitment manager for Ohio University. I live in Chicago, and I work with students throughout Illinois. I am also a two-time alumna of Ohio University, so I have a lot of things I can tell you about. I would encourage you to pop some questions in the Q&A, not just for me, but for any of the presenters that you hear tonight. There is nothing we love more than bragging about the institutions where we work. So there's my contact information. I'll pop that in the chat before we're done here if you have any questions as we go or follow-up questions after tonight's session. It's hard to talk about Ohio University without first talking about Athens, Ohio, where we're located. Athens was founded to be the home of Ohio University. So as you think about other college towns, they sometimes form around a college or university, but Athens was founded first, and that gives Ohio University and the city a unique blended living learning experience for you. That means that you can be on campus and cross the street and be in the city, and everything feels the same because of the symbiotic nature of the way the community works together. It's hard to get a bad picture of Athens, as you can see on my slideshow, because we're located in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Every day looks like the pictures that you see with blue skies and rolling hills. So it's really a beautiful place to live and learn. It's not surprising then that USA Today named Athens the best college small town in the United States. What you see pictured here is Uptown Athens. This is just steps from the main part of campus known as College Green. And this is where students partake in shopping, dining, retail. You'll find some familiar restaurant and coffee shop names here, but also lots of local options to explore during your time as a student. Athens and the surrounding area are known for their outdoor recreation. We're home to a 21-mile paved bike path that runs on the perimeter of campus parallel to the Hocking River. And we're also very close to the Hocking Hills Recreation Region and the Wayne National Forest, where you'll find hiking, camping, canoeing, and so much more to do. One of the things that's particularly notable about Ohio University is the personalized way we deliver your education. So we're home to about 17,000 undergraduate students and 6,000 graduate students. We hit that sweet spot of being a mid-sized public institution, and we offer more than 250 academic majors. We make it easy to find a major that most closely aligns with what it is you hope to do after graduation, whether it's pursuing graduate studies or getting that first job. We have a strong focus on research research, and you can get involved in research as early as your first semester as a student. Our student to faculty ratio is 16:1, and our average class size is only 30 students. That's often surprising to people when they hear about our size, but that's intentional. We want you to be able to engage not only with the class material, but also with your faculty and with your classmates. So to that end, 90% of our classes are taught by faculty. You're not going to be learning from graduate students or teaching assistants. We want you to learn from people who are content experts in their field and who are contributing to the body of knowledge, because that contributes to your opportunities to be mentored and to have networking opportunities. We also know that what you do outside of the classroom is just as important as what you do inside the classroom. We're home to more than 600 student organizations on campus. We're also home to 16 NCAA Division I teams. If you're an athlete and considering continuing that into college, I'm happy to connect you with our recruiting staff. We also have 30 club sports and 20 intramural sports, which are great ways to stay active and engaged and meet students in the Ohio University community. And the Arts for Ohio program offers students admission to hundreds of events at no additional cost, including student-produced performances, plays, speakers, lectures, and so much more. Students also receive admission to all varsity athletic events at no additional charge, so you never have to worry about season ticket packages or planning ahead to attend those varsity athletic events. We think that it's important that you have a well-rounded experience, and one of the best ways that we can do that is by throwing open the doors to our arts and athletic venues and inviting you in to participate. We are a classic residential campus. All first and second year students live on campus at Ohio University in one of our more than 35 residence halls. Students get to choose which green they live on, which residence hall they live in, and even who their roommates are as early as their first year. We really want you to find a community where you'll be able to thrive as a student. And we have more than 15 food and drink venues throughout campus, including coffee shops, traditional dining halls, markets, and even a food truck that roams around campus so you can grab a quick meal on the go. 93% of our students are employed or pursuing graduate school within 1 year after graduation. You'll see a lot of metrics like this as you do your college search, and we're really proud of our metrics, not only because our students are out in the world making a difference, but because we regularly hear from graduate schools and employers that Ohio University students are uniquely prepared because of the experiences they have in and outside of the classroom. Students have access to our award-winning Career and Leadership Development Center as early as their first year to help them prepare for those internship searches, job searches, and more. We are committed to being transparent with students in the scholarship and application process, and there's a couple of ways we do that. We offer a comprehensive fixed tuition and fee structure, meaning that your tuition will not go up during your 4 years or 12 consecutive semesters as a student. Your tuition is locked into place. We also guarantee an on-time, on-plan graduation, and that applies to all majors at Ohio University. Both of these programs were the first of their kind in the state of Ohio. We also do not require any additional application for scholarships. All students who apply to Ohio University receive automatic consideration for merit scholarships, and those range in amounts from a few $100s to the full cost of tuition, depending on your credentials and the rigor of your high school success. So we also make it easy to bring in outside scholarships, and our scholarships are available to students who apply as test optional. We are fully and permanently test optional at Ohio University. We made that decision this year. Students are eligible for direct admission to all majors, all honors and scholars programs, and all of our scholarships. You're welcome to submit test scores if you have them, but you'll never be penalized in any way if you don't have them or choose not to submit them. We do have some additional selective programs that you see on your screen now. If you're considering applying for one of these majors, you might need to submit a portfolio or a writing sample, and that's something I'm certainly able to help you with. And then our application process is pretty standard. We use the Common App. There's also an application available on our website. There's a $50 application fee, and then we'd be looking for a transcript. Things like essays, resumes, and letters of recommendation are optional. So if you have them, we welcome them and we're happy to look at them. But again, you won't be penalized for not submitting them. And we do have an early action and rolling admission process. So this notes that our early action deadline is January 15th. That's typically when it's extended to each year. And then our rolling admission deadline is February 1st each year. Again, my name is Stacey Oliver. It was so great to spend a few minutes with you tonight, and I look forward to answering any questions that you have.
Okay, thank you, Stacey. Our next college is Benedictine University.
Good evening. Thank you for taking the time to join all of us this evening and hearing kind of the different options that are available to you as you start out your college search process. My name is Matt Jones. I have the pleasure of serving as our Director of Admissions here at Benedictine University. For Benedictine University, we're located in the western suburbs of Chicago, so about 25 miles west of downtown Chicago, here in Loyola, Illinois. For us, that's really bodes well as we're kind of in that main corridor for Fortune 500 companies, as well as many healthcare providers throughout the western suburbs here. As Benedictine, we're a Catholic private liberal arts-based college. For us, when we talk about the Catholic piece and those components, right, it's really navigating with our hallmarks, right? It's community, hospitality, and stewardship, being at the forefront of everything we do that's embodied from our faculty, our alums, our current students, as well as our staff, and really wanting to make it a very welcoming environment for our students to thrive in. When we talk about private, right, we're about 3,000 students undergrad, a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio, with 96% of our faculty being full-time, right? For us, it's really being able to navigate those engaged mentoring opportunities with our faculty members, right? Really being able to know you by a first name basis, really carry the conversation from class into an office setting and engage in those high level conversations when it comes to the material covered, the career opportunities that you kind of desire and have kind of set out for yourself. Liberal arts based college, right? When we talk about that, right, not only is it this taking a history course or a theology course or a religion course, right? It's also mastering those soft skills that are so important for a career, right? Creative, critical thinking, interpersonal skill sets from those aspects all together. Is coming out of the liberal arts piece with us. But for us, we're very fortunate to have 32,000 alums worldwide. Of our alums, right, 96 of the Fortune 100 companies are represented by Benedictine University graduates, right? From that, we have award-winning authors, life-saving doctors, right? Spread the gamut across the board altogether. But with that, right, it's really kind of bundling that, right? We know when it comes to college, right, it's not only the academic fit, the social fit, the financial fit. But with the academic fit for us, 41 majors, 37 minors, 17 pre-professional programs spread across 4 colleges. For us, we really want students to step out of their comfort zones, really engage into their passions, right? For us, for many of our students, it's being able to tack on a minor or a double major to really amplify their experiences in their path to career. But there are 41 majors are spread across our 4 colleges. Our Daniel L. Goodwin College of Business, right? Those students are looking marketing, business analytics, entrepreneurship, finance, and really want to take advantage of our location for internship experiences with the likes of Northern Trust, JP Morgan Chase. Our College of Education and Health Services, those students that want to go into a career of nutrition and dietetics or education. College of Liberal Arts, right? Those students that really have a passion for majoring in theology, psychology, criminal justice, political science, some sorts of the fine arts and humanities aspects that kind of come with that, as well as social science. And then the last college that kind of ties into the 17 pre-professional programs, which many students kind of know us for, is our College of Science, right? Those students that want to go on to professional school, they want to major in biology, health science, physics, chemistry, biochemistry, and really take advantage of those opportunities from that aspect. But with that, right, with our kind of knowingness of kind of the College of Science and servicing students to go on to a pre-professional track, right, it's really because of our established partnerships, our research opportunities, right? For us, we really have a lot of different opportunities established with Edwards Hospital Network, Advocate Hospital Network, Rush, Copley, and those aspects, as well as different research opportunities with Fermilab and Argonne National Laboratory to really maximize those experiences in your undergraduate time here at Benedictine to prepare you for professional school. But when we talk about established partnerships and pathways, right, we have early acceptance programs with Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine for students that are looking to go to pre-medical school or dental school or pharmacy school to gain acceptance as a high school senior. Establish relationships and partnerships for optometry, dental, and pharmacy with Midwestern University, which is located right down the road to us in Downers Grove. as well as Manchester University and Marion University in Indiana. And then one that we just formally finalized is a early interview process with ET Still for those students that are looking to go pre-physician assistant from those aspects. Outside of the academic piece, right, we understand the community feel, the social aspects, right? So we have over 19 different NCAA Division III sports, as well as 5 new club sport opportunities, right? Whether it be esports or cricket, sideline cheer, sideline dance, or athletic band, to be involved and engaged. Over 40 plus clubs, student organizations that range anywhere from cultural, spiritual clubs to leadership service-based opportunities to really be able to maximize those experiences, as well as over 100 student clubs and organizations each year. With that, right, from a financial fit, we are really happy to announce our tuition lock and freeze that started last year, right? For us, it's maximizing the cost, understanding the fit from year 1 through graduation. But for us, we're really excited about the opportunities and wish you the best of luck in your college search process. And I will turn it back over to our facilitator.
Thank you so much. Our last presenter is Loyola University Chicago.
Okay, I'm going to unmute myself and then I'm going to share my screen with all of you. I'm the last person. Thanks for hanging on with me. My name is Mary Alice Berg. I'm an undergraduate admissions officer at Loyola University Chicago, and I have worked at the university since 2007. So it's really hard for me to pack all my Loyola knowledge into a short presentation, but I am going to try with you today. Let me get this set up. So the first thing I want everyone to know about Loyola is that a lot of our current students describe our campus layout as the best of both worlds. And the reason why they do that, Loyola in its name, we're located in the city of Chicago, and we have 2 different campuses in the city that our students spend time on. The first one is our beautiful Lakeshore campus. It's located on the north side of the city of Chicago, right along Lake Michigan. If you look at these pictures, they are not photoshopped. That is actually what Loyola looks like. It is not what it looks like today with all the snow, but it's what it looks like over the summer when our photographer was walking around taking pictures. This is a very traditional college campus. When you're walking from class to class, you're not dodging buses, you're not crossing streets. You have 20 different residence halls to choose from, lots of different academic buildings, a gym, all that sort of stuff. It's like college how you picture it in a movie or something like that. Then we have our second campus, and this is the Water Tower campus. It's located right off of Michigan Avenue by the Water Tower, and it's home to our students that are studying upper division classes, so during their junior and senior year, in areas like business, education, communications, and social work. To connect our 2 campuses together, we do run a shuttle bus, and then you can also use your CTA U-Pass and navigate the buses and trains in the city to get between our 2 campuses as well. It is really unique for one school in one city to have 2 different campuses, and it's something that really makes Loyola special and that our students really enjoy about the Loyola experience. In terms of academics, these are our different schools and colleges. The most important statistic on here, in my opinion, is that stat that we are ranked number 49, so in the top 50 in the country by US News and World Reports for our commitment to undergraduate teaching. I think most of you in my audience today are looking for a place to get your bachelor's degree, and it's really affirming to know that Loyola does that really well. Our professors are constantly connecting with students in the classroom and getting them into opportunities outside the classroom for hands-on learning as well. We do offer direct entry into our majors and programs. So if you're in the audience today and you know, like, I want to study biology and become a doctor, you can indicate that right on your application and you're admitted right into that program right away. However, if you're sitting in the audience today and you're just like, there are 80 majors, how on earth am I going to narrow these down? I would like to introduce you to our major quiz. If you go to luc.edu/major quiz, you can take this little survey and it'll kind of connect you to some of the different majors that we think you should explore on our campus. Even if you have an idea of majors that you might want to go into, the major quiz is still fun just to see if there's other things that maybe you should think about. So it's a great free resource right on Loyola's website to help students who are kind of just starting that college search to narrow down their major options. And then Loyola is a very hands-on university. Being in the city of Chicago, the reason why going to school in a city is so beneficial is that you can do things like research and internships and even like a public performance if you're a theater major. You can do those while you're taking classes at the same time. Chicago is such an amazing place to spend your 4 years of college. You get to explore all the different neighborhoods, become an expert on public transportation, but you also have the opportunity to add a lot of bullet points to your resume. So when our students go out into the world after graduation and they start to look for jobs, it isn't their first time in a working environment because they've been able to take advantage of all these hands-on learning experiences in the city of Chicago during their undergraduate experience. We do require all students before they graduate from Loyola, they have to do either an internship, research, service learning, field work, or a public performance if they're a performing arts major. So it is built right into the curriculum. It's something that every single student on campus will do, and we have a lot of resources to connect you to these opportunities as well. And then Loyola is very proud to be a Jesuit university. So the Jesuits are an order of Catholic priests who are really devoted to the idea of a well-rounded education. Loyola is a school where you might come in and say, I want to study computer science. I love STEM. However, we're going to say, we love that you love STEM, but we also want you to take history classes and philosophy classes. We want to make sure you can write a compelling, email to a future employer, or whatever the case may be. So we're hoping to produce these very well-rounded students, and that Jesuit philosophy of education really helps us do it. The last part of Jesuit education that I am personally really passionate about, and so are so many people on our campus, is this Latin phrase called cura personalis, which means care for the whole person. Loyola is a university that has a lot of students. I'm going to flip to the next slide so you can kind of see a little bit about Loyola by the numbers. So 17,000 people go to school at Loyola, 12,000 of them are undergrads. But when you're on our campus, people are going to get to know you. They're going to connect you to opportunities. They're going to kind of make sure you're getting what you need out of that Loyola experience. And that's it's a very Jesuit and caring way to approach higher education. And it's something that makes me really proud to work at Loyola. Those are some of the other stats that you can check out on our website, And then the last thing I'll say is that I hope this is the beginning of your relationship with Loyola. I did put my contact information in the chat. This, when it goes live on YouTube or whatever, you can come back to this site to get my contact information as well. A lot of people in the audience today are juniors and sophomores and transfer students that are just beginning this process. 6 minutes is a very short amount of time to describe a college, so I hope you'll continue the conversation with us by scheduling a visit, and I hope to get to know you better. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. When we sign out here, you'll be directed to a quick survey. Please answer those questions, and then also know that there are more sessions available, and you can find those where you signed up for this session. And we'll also have this session available for you to watch in about a week. And you can also find that where you signed up for this session. Thank you again for joining us, and hopefully you'll join us for more. Have a great night, everyone.